We continue to follow breaking news this morning. If you're just waking up, we have learned that 3 people are dead in Sullivan, Indiana, after those overnight storms tear through Indiana. At least 1 tornado confirmed in this area. Our John Duran and Matthew Fultz are live monitoring this damage in the aftermath. But first, it is 9:30 on our Saturday morning. Want to get you caught up on what the day is looking like as we enter really day 1 of the cleanup efforts.
Yeah, I mean, going back to just before 8 o'clock yesterday, we had Sean and Angela on the air for hours, kind of walking you through each and every step of this process as these storms were developing, the warnings were issued, and just kind of goes to show you, whenever warnings are issued, you got to take them seriously. And I'll tell you, it never gets easier, especially when you add the darkness factor into it and you can't see what's coming. You can hear it with the strong winds that picked up, but I'll tell you, it is one of those situations where we just hate to see what it looks like once the sun comes up, and we're going to show you what's out there just a minute. But I did want to let everyone know that we can at least breathe a sigh of relief from the severe threat that has ended. We are now on the backside of the storm system, so the wind is really kicking up at this point as that cooler air starts to work its way in, and a little bit of moisture we're tapping into as well, going to bring in potentially a spotty shower or 2 across the far northern tier of the state. We're now seeing the warm sector of this weather system slide off to the east. So we've been hanging out in the mid-50s here in the Indy Metro so far this morning, but we're now down to 50, and that much cooler air already starting to take back over. So I really expect most of us to hang out in the 40s for the rest of the day. We're already down to 45 in Kokomo. It's 44 up in Lafayette right now. Wind gusts have been in excess of 40 to 50 miles per hour already today, so that does justify this wind advisory that has been posted through 6 o'clock tonight. Check out some of these wind gusts. This is through 11 o'clock this morning, expecting those winds to stay gusty at least through about 6 o'clock this evening before they start to ease, and we see some quiet conditions setting up later today as we hold steady there in the 40s. Much cooler weather moving in. The Weather Service, they're going to be out doing some surveying today. They'll be assessing the storm damage in multiple spots up in Clinton and Howard counties, as well as down in Sullivan and Johnson counties, and we hope to check in with them throughout the day and get the very latest. We do know, again, those overnight tornadoes leading to 3 deaths down in Sullivan, Indiana. John Durant is live in Sullivan this morning, taking a look at how extensive this damage is. John, what's it looking like now?
Well, Lindsay, right now we're in the heart of the cleanup. This is where the tornado went west to east, right behind me, and it is very busy right now. Next to me, cars with blown out windows, dents everywhere. These were actually moved by heavy machinery to get out of the way so crews could get to work on the massive amounts of debris, and you're going to see some pretty unbelievable images here. A neighborhood absolutely devastated. Even part of a helicopter that was displayed out front of a VFW about 100 yards away. Here's the tail. The body of that helicopter is about 50 yards behind us. And then I'll take you out here. We can see where the heavy front-end loaders, heavy machinery is getting to work on this building. See more of these cars here. It's shocking, to say the least. Just the images we've seen, houses completely ripped out of the ground and people losing their homes. A sad day for the Sullivan community.